Let's talk now about our refrigerator. So you gave us some really good tips for trying to portion our food and save our foods. We're not throwing waste out. Now the fridge. Who likes cleaning the fridge? Oh, do you hear that? Crickets.
Oh, yeah.
No one wants to clean the fridge.
Okay,
so
but you know what? When it comes to cleaning the fridge, let's start there then. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. There's nothing like crazy secret. There's no magic potion. You know what you use to clean a fridge? Dish soap and a cloth.
I know.
And water. That's it. There's
all
no
you
other.
need.
You could use all-purpose cleaners or, you know, this, that, and the other thing. All you need is some warm to hot water, like, you know, as warm as your kind of hand can take it.
Yeah.
Wet the cloth, wipe it all down wherever there's some gunk. It's
Right.
really not that hard. Like, I think it seems like a task that feels unsurmountable. Like, oh, it's got to clear everything out. Nuh-uh. Push it aside, wipe it, push it back.
Oh,
like,
I like your
yeah,
style.
Yeah, and nowadays, nowadays everyone's like that. Oh, push it aside. Oh, okay. And like nowadays, the fridge, you know, the drawers, like the produce drawers and stuff, they just pull right out.
That's true.
You know, so pull them out, dunk them in the sink, away you go, back in. It's really not as hard. So if you put it out of your head that it's hard, then it won't be as hard.
And you'll do it more often.
How's that for a motivational pep talk? Huh?
That was good. I like that. I'm gonna go clean my fridge.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
totally
good.
gonna go clean my fridge.
But also think about where you're putting things in the fridge.
Yeah.
So there are certain places, for example, meat. Like let's say you're marinating meat. We were talking about that in the earlier segment. Or you just want to store any kind of meat. The actual coldest place in the refrigerator is in the back corner. So if you've got any meat that has to be stored, even overnight, and you have the choice, reserve that spot of your fridge for all of your meat. And if you have meat, you might as well put it into a bowl. If it's in a baggie or something, put it in a bowl so then it avoids the spills that you will then have to go in and clean up. It just is an easy step. So you just want to tuck it into the back corner, and that's the coldest spot. I mean, really easy, right? That doesn't get any easier than that.
Absolutely. And I didn't even realize that that was the coldest spot in the fridge. So
Yeah.
that is good to know.
And
so the least coolest place in the fridge.
That's it. So the coldest to the least coldest. The least is the inside of the doors. They're really, really handy and amazing. Whoever, you know, they've got these so deep now and that they're making them really great. And these is a place where you want to put anything that's vinegar-based, sugar-based, your juices, because they don't spoil nearly as quick. So your marinades, your condiments, your ketchups, your things of that nature, your juices. You're not going to put your milk in the door.
No.
That spoils too quickly.
Right.
So you want to put any kind of items like that go in the door pockets. And it's easy, you know, that's really easy to do, is again, reserve that real estate for those items. And they're also easy to grab when you're kind of throwing the things on the table and you want the ketchup and the mustard and the relish to go to the burgers.
Right.
It's easy to grab too instead of keeping them in the back of the fridge, you know?
I'm embarrassed at the amount of condiments in our fridge.
Oh,
There's too much stuff there.
I actually feel like I'm beverage and condiment obsessed.
Yeah.
Because my whole
There's a lot
fridge
of
is
stuff.
that with a couple of little other food items in it.
Right.
Yeah, that's just the way we are.
Now, I like how you have put this all together because you can see everything, and that's the good thing about using these Tupperware containers. You're going to waste a lot less if you can actually see what's in there.
It's true, and if you're stacking, like I was saying, the Post-it on the top is really great for the things there are, but if you know you're going to stack and they're going to stay stacked like that, you know what, put the label on the front of it, and then you can see what it is right away.
Thanks to Frigidaire for this awesome fridge. Let's go to break. We've got more coming up. Stay with us.